everyone, welcome to Single and Married with Ezzy. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ezzy Odimoko. I'm a mom, a pastor's wife, and I enjoy talking about relationships. I have authored 2 books. The first, Relationship Smart, Love, Courtship, and Marriage for Every Woman. It is a great book. I talk about how to make the right choices, how to define your relationship, and behaviors, signs to avoid. My second book is Brighter Days, 100 Thoughts of Hope, Love, and Blessings. It is a devotional book. It will help you get into the Word. It will bless you. Both books are available for you wherever you get your books. You can also get them on Amazon. Today, I want to talk to you about the topic, what couples do to hurt their marriages. What couples do to hurt their marriages. Right? There are some things that couples do every day, and unknown to them, it is hurting their marriages. So that is what we want to talk about today. And the hope is that you will identify these things and you will stop doing them so that you can build your home, you can build your marriage, you can create a happy, healthy, safe space for your family to enjoy. The first point I want to share with you today is disdain. So this is when couples are looking down on their partner, their spouse, right? They look down on them. They're comparing them with other people. They have contempt for them. You cannot respect someone that you disdain, right? When you compare your spouse, your husband, with someone else, maybe your ex or your friend's husband, right? You're not doing yourself any favor, right? So disdaining, looking down, or you're looking down on your wife, you're complaining about your partner, complaining about things like, you need to lose weight every day. That is what the person will hear. You are hurting your marriage. You're hurting your relationship, right? So disdaining, looking down, comparing, having contempt for them is not good. Again, you cannot respect someone that you disdain and look down on. And the person, there is no motivation to change or to do the thing that you're actually desiring, right? So it doesn't work. The second point is disrespect. So couples, when they disrespect each other, they are actually hurting their marriage, right? This can be, for example, being rude. How you talk to your partner, how you talk to your wife, your husband. You're talking to them, talking down at them, talking to them like they are kids, talking rudely, even treating strangers better than you treat your spouse. Ouch, right? So we don't want to do that, right? You want to talk to your spouse with respect, right? And that is, the choice of words, the tone of words, the language, the style, the time, all of those things can show respect, right? When we disrespect, we are harming our marriage, right? The third point that I want to share is to dishonor, right? So this is when spouses do things that bring disgrace to the marriage, to the family. There are different things people can do that can dishonor, and these are things we want to avoid. But examples would be something like, asking strangers for help. Maybe you need something and your husband can't provide it, and in order to, show him what you can do, you're going out asking strangers for money, without their knowledge. That can be disgraceful, right? Conduct that is shameful, maybe like online, people go out there and they make comments that are disgraceful, right? Or in any way. So anything that you do that is disgraceful to your spouse can actually hurt your marriage. So how are you going to know? So if there are areas that your partner has pointed out, that this is not good, don't do this, right? Do your best to understand where they're coming from. Talk through it so that you can both do things that are honoring to your marriage and to your relationship, and of course to God, right? Right? So, examples again, things, conduct could be online, on social media, how you conduct yourself, how you talk. Some people in public, they go and they fight, and they do these things that can bring dishonor and can bring shame. And so these are things that we want to avoid. The fourth point is being disagreeable, right? It is difficult to come into an agreement with you, right? You guys always quarrel, you can agree, right? The Bible says, can two work together except they agree? Right? Like, one person brings up this point and the other person knocks it down. The other person brings up this idea and the other partner knocks it down, right? Being disagreeable can actually hurt your marriage. You can't move forward. You can't achieve together. You can't do together. Remember, two are better than one. For the Bible says that they get a good reward for their labor. So you want to work together. You don't want to work in disagreement, right? Always looking for opportunity to quarrel, making decisions without your spouse's input, disagreeing with every suggestion that they bring up. I want to do this. No. I want to do this other one. No. I want to do this other one. No. Right? We don't want that, right? The next point is denying your partner. For example, denying them sex, always having excuses why it's not the right time. Like, it's never the right time, right? It's never the right time. You're tired, you have a headache, you're busy, you have things to do, you have a meeting, so always having excuses why you cannot meet the sexual needs of your wife, your husband, is actually hurting your marriage, right? Saying no, preventing the person from doing things that they like. That's another way to deny, right? Your wife enjoys, for example, a good book, right? Maybe time out with her friends, but no, you won't have it, right? Or, the man enjoys watching sports and you're not going to have any of that, right? You find pleasure in denying your spouse what actually brings them joy and pleasure. That is not good. That is one way that you are hurting your marriage. So change the no to yes. Find more ways to say, I can. Yes, we can. Let's do this together, right? Let's go watch that game together. Let's go get that book together. Let's do that together. Find ways that you can stop saying no, stop the excuses, and actually find ways to say yes to your wife, to your husband. The last point for today is being dishonest, right? That is, lying is the fastest way to erode trust in your marriage, right? Instead, tell the truth always, right? And leave the consequences to God. Be honest, be vulnerable. That is how both of you are going to get to know each other more. That is how both of you are going to get to trust each other, right? That is how both of you are going to grow together. That is how you're going to build your bond and your intimacy and your love for one another. So I hope that these few points have been a blessing to you. Next week, I'm going to continue on more ways to what couples do that hurt their marriage. I'm going to be sharing more points next week. Don't miss it. So if you like this, share it, like it, subscribe, click on that bell button so that you're notified when I come online. Don't forget, I host a monthly free marriage mentorship class every month. And we discuss things that enhance your relationship, enhance your marriage. It is great for singles and couples alike. It is open to both men and women. Join it. Let your marriage be blessed. Let your relationship be blessed. You will be blessed when you join my class. You'll find ways that you can join. Until next time, it is goodbye and God bless from Single and Married with Ezzy. Bye-bye.